always want to have that righteous influence here, right? Because what you think is ultimately what you're going to do, right? If you think about not killing, do you think you're going to end up wanting to murder somebody or not? Probably not, because why? You're meditating on it. If I tell myself I'm going to wait to lay down with a sister, right, to first marry her, if I'm meditating about that, guess what? That's going to be that's what I'm going to pretty much do. That's why we got to meditate. Read on.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
You see that? We got to observe to apply everything that's written therein. Read on.
For then.
For what?
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
You see how we going to be prosperous, brother? We got to keep God's laws. We got to keep his commandments. That's what we got to do. That's how we going to be able to prosper out here. Today, all throughout, up and down the street, we were smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, breaking the Sabbath day, sisters wearing pants, right? Our nation is totally out of order, and that's why we're not prospering, because we're not keeping God's laws. Read on.
And then thou shalt have good success.
Then you're going to have good success. Why? Because you're following the blueprint. Hey, how you doing, bro? You believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I do.
You believe in the Bible? This your mother right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all you look like your mother, man.
Thank you.
Right. Hey, so what you know about the Bible? What you know about it?
That's a loving letter from God, you know what I mean?
It's a what?
Like a loving letter from God.
A loving letter from God. Okay. So that's what you know about the Bible. What else has the Bible taught you?
I don't live in a certain kind of type of way.
Exactly.
Things that God requires of you and stuff like that.
Okay, so now are you living according to what God says to do?
Probably not right now.
Not right now. Do you know how?
I think that's so.
Okay, how?
But I don't know, but changing my life around, like living according to a righteous path, you know, not doing drugs, attend congregations, stuff like that.
Okay, congregate. Okay. So give me Joshua 1:8. Let's start there.
Bring it out.
All right. So this is how we follow the Lord. This is how we follow the Bible. The Bible is the book of life, right? And it's a blueprint on how to live. Watch this. And then we're going to get 2 Ezra 7 and then 21. Read that.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 8.
Yep.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
So this is the book of the law. It should never depart out of your mouth. You should always be speaking the Bible. You should always be applying the Bible. Read on.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So we always want to have the commandments in our mind, right? 2 Ezra 7 and verse 21. So you have to learn what you have to do according to the word and apply it. That's all you have to do. You have to apply the word. Watch, read that.
2 Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
For God hath given straight commandment.
What did God give?
Straight commandment.
God gave us straight commandments. What does that mean, straight? He gave it to us clear, to the point. It's not hard to be understood. God gave us straight commandments. You hear that, sister? Read on.
To such as came, what they should do to live.
Do to what?
To live.
God gave us the commandments so we can live according to the commandments. You hear that, brother? Bruh, he gave us straight commandments so we can apply the commandments and live according to them. Not live according to our own way. You understand that? I'm going to give you a commandment, a straight commandment. Hold that, Leviticus 21 and 5. So we're supposed to be living according to what God says to do, right? So we don't veer off to the left or to the right. We go straight down the narrow path according to what God gave us. Watch this, read.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5.
Read that.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
The sons of God, the Israelites, shall not make baldness upon your head. You see how none of us is bald-headed? Right? Watch this. Read on.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. Do you shave your beard? Put the camera on him. Do you shave your beard?
Yeah, I do.
You do shave your beard. So do you follow God?
Yeah,
No. God gave us straight commandments. He told us not to shave our beard. So if we don't shave if we shave our beard, do we follow God? Yes or no?
So you're saying if you don't shave your beard, you're not going to be able to follow God?
Exactly. If you shave your beard, you're not following God. Does that make sense? God said he gave us straight commandments. You understand? A commandment is to not shave your beard. If you shave your beard, what was your name? Mario. If you shave your beard, are you following God if God told you not to shave your beard?
I mean, maybe not at that instant when you tell not to shave your beard, but I believe you can still follow God with shaving your beard.
That's false.
You still have a relationship with God with shaving
Hold that. Proverbs 14:12.
Bring it out.
So we got to show you that you can't live that way. God does not support you if you're shaving your beard. He doesn't support that. He does not support your lifestyle.
Bring it out.
When a woman is being a hoe.
Teach.
He says, thou shalt not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Teach.
That's a commandment. So if a woman is out here whoring herself out, you telling me the Lord is supporting that lifestyle? Exactly. It's the same thing with the beard. It's the same thing when we eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. A lot of people think they got a relationship with God and connecting with God, but they're defiling their temple. God don't work like that. We think God is just a God of love and he gonna love you whatever you do. No, if you don't obey God, the Lord is not dealing with you.
Right.
Period. He's not dealing with you right now. And that's what we have to acknowledge so we can change to do the commandments. That's what it's about. Watch this, read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto man.
You see that? There's a way that seemeth right unto man. There's a way that seemeth right to us. This is the man that, this is how I feel type of guy right here. This is how I feel. God loves me no matter what. I can smoke crack, I can smoke weed, I can hate my people, I can think Christ is a white man, I can do whatever, I can live however I want to live. I can be a child molester. I can do all this evil, right? Read it again.
There is a way which seemeth right unto man.
Read on.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
You see the way our people are living? The way that seemeth right to them is that they can live in evil and God still loves them. But that is the direction to death.
Jeez.
That's the route to death. What I'm telling you is out of love. Go back to 2nd Ezra 7 and 21.
Bring it out.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 21.
Read.
For God hath given straight commandments.
God gave us straight commandments. It's straight to the point. If you got kids, you got kids?
Yeah, I think so.
So if you tell your kids, hey, no, you're not going outside. And then they unlock the door and run outside. Are they obeying you or disobeying you?
Bring it out.
They're disobeying you. So are they following your orders, yes or no? So ultimately, do they love you?
Yeah, they love me still.
No, they're rebellious towards you.
Bring it out.
They ain't got no love for you. They don't respect your word. That's why they opened up the door and they pretty much, F you, Dad, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And that's how our people want to flip that and do that towards God. We can't do that.
Bring it out.
We can't be like that.
Teach.
Go back or read it again.
2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 21.
Yeah.
For God hath given straight commandments.
God gave us straight commandments.
Teach.
Straight to the point, easy to be understood. Read on.
To such as came,
As such as came, read on.
what they should do to live,
Read on.
even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
To avoid what?
To avoid punishment.
You see why we keep God's commandments, brother? To avoid the punishments. Because it's judgments that come for breaking God's law.
Bring it out.
There's judgments that come. Did you know slavery is in the Bible? What is your nationality in the Bible? Who are you in the Bible? Who are you? What would you... Right? Okay, who are the children of God in the Bible?
Teach.
If you're a child of God. Everybody? Okay, get Exodus 4:22. Let's start there.
Bring it out.
No, don't drop that. Exodus 4:22. So, if you call yourself a children of God, I asked you who are the children of God in the Bible. The God is going to make it plain who the children of God are.
That's
right? Watch this. Read that.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Hey, my brother with the baby, bruh. Hey, my brother with the baby in his hand. Hey, who are the children of God in the Bible? Who? You God's child too.
Bring it out.
Your woman, that's God's child too.
Teach.
Not only the child that you holding, who are the children of God in the Bible though? Hey, see, the brother said the same exact thing. Hey, we gonna read something for you, bro. Watch this, read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Watch what God said. This is out of God's mouth. This ain't out of our mouth.
Bring it
This is
out.
out of God's mouth. Watch this, read.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith who?
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord, meaning God is speaking right now. Read.
Israel is my son.
Israel is my what?
My son.
Who is Israel? Who is Israel today, my brother? Who is Israel? What you say, sis? Who is Israel today? We are the Israelites.
That's right.
We are the brother right here sitting down, Mario. We are the Israelites. Read it again from the top.
Exodus chapter 4 and verse 22.
A little faster.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
What does that mean? Israel are the sons of God. We are the sons of God. Did you know that, brother? That we are the sons of God? We God's chosen people, bro. We just not living like it. Right? So Mario, get up real quick. I want to show you the sign real quick so you can look on the sign, because it's not only Mexicans.
Teach.
It's not only blacks.
Teach.
It's also Native Americans. We God's chosen people. And we are the sons of God. And we don't know that. We are God's elect and do not know that. Give me Isaiah 44 and verse 1. You understand that, young man? We are God's elect and we don't know it. Why? Because we've been destroyed mentally. Right? Mentally, we destroyed. Physically, we still strong. We didn't have that strength that we used to have, like Samson. We was knocking down buildings, right? We had like real power, superhero power. We don't got that no more.
Bring it out.
Why? Because God took that from us. Does that make sense? But we God's chosen people, bruh. Why does everybody want to imitate and try to be like us? Think about it. Why does all the other nations try to imitate and be like you? Why? Why do the Chinese men want to be like you? Why do the Arabs want to be like us?
Bring it out.
Think about it. Why do they want to be like us? Because we are God's chosen people.
That's
But
right.
we don't know it. Watch what God said. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and verse 1.
So this is what God is saying. We got to now believe it. You feel me, brother? We got to believe it. How you sisters doing? Brother, young brother right here, right? Young brother. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I'm sorry. You got your hood on. I couldn't tell. I didn't see your hair. Okay, there you go. Read it.
Isaiah 44 and 1.
Yeah.
Yet now hear, O Jacob,
Oh, Jacob.
my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
So God chosen the Israelites.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.